Hazrat Yousuf, Joseph, peace be upon him, is a prominent figure in Islamic tradition and one of the honored prophets mentioned in the Quran. His story is recounted in detail in the Surah Yusuf, chapter 12, of the Quran, which highlights his virtues, challenges, and unwavering faith. Yusuf, was the son of the prophet Jacob, peace be upon them both, and he was known for his exceptional beauty and character. This beauty led to both admiration and jealousy among his brothers. The story of Yusuf's life is marked by trials, including the jealousy of his brothers who plotted against him and ultimately sold him into slavery. Despite his adversities, Yusuf remained steadfast in his faith and integrity. He was sold as a slave in Egypt and ended up serving in the household of a high-ranking official. It was here that his exceptional character and wisdom became evident. His steadfastness and trustworthiness earned him the trust of his master, and he was eventually falsely accused of a wrongdoing. He was imprisoned, yet even in prison, he continued to maintain his faith and patience. The turning point in Yusuf's life came when he was able to interpret the dreams of two fellow prisoners, which accurately predicted their fates. One prisoner was released and eventually became an advisor to the king, while the other was executed. Years later, the king himself had a perplexing dream, and the released prisoner remembered Yusuf's ability to interpret dreams. Yusuf's interpretation of the king's dream led to his release from prison and his appointment as a high-ranking official in Egypt. Yusuf's administrative skills and prophetic wisdom allowed him to save Egypt from a severe famine by managing its resources effectively. He was ultimately reunited with his long-lost brothers, who came to Egypt seeking food during the famine. Despite the wrongs they had committed against him, Yusuf forgave his brothers and was reconciled with them, demonstrating a profound example of compassion and forgiveness. The story of Hazrat Yousuf illustrates important moral lessons, including the consequences of jealousy, the value of patience and faith in times of adversity, the importance of forgiveness, and the ultimate reward for steadfastness. His life exemplifies qualities such as trustworthiness, patience, wisdom, and kindness that continue to inspire Muslims to this day. The story of Hazrat Yousuf also emphasizes the concept of divine wisdom and predestination. Despite the hardships he faced, every trial in Yusuf's life played a role in shaping his character and preparing him for the role he would later fulfill in Egypt. Hazrat Yousuf's story is not just a narrative of historical significance but also a timeless tale of faith, resilience, and the triumph of good over evil. It serves as a source of guidance and inspiration for Muslims, encouraging them to hold on to their faith and moral values, even in the face of adversity.